Wait until you go to sleep, buddy. That's what it was like. Good fellas. Like, I just waited at your house. The whole family down here in their underwear. It doesn't matter anymore. Gotta maintain his distance. Yeah, right. That's why we give it. He's right. He flew right out. She was at last night. She didn't come out for the drums.
Yeah, we're moving.
$5 PT. Hot dogs and drink. I think you'll believe it. Yeah, I know what it is. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, so guess what we did? Hey, it's a really nice film though. Yeah, it's got a really thin, little, small eyes. Oh, no, you did?
This always starts a little later than. I can't do that. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. Well, welcome everyone to the installation ceremony for the new fresh meat. Some of this look current meat, but anyway, the new fresh members of the governing body of the city of Gardner, Kansas. It's been my distinct pleasure to work with all of the folks that are coming onto the council. Some of them are being reelected. Council President Todd Winters, Council Vice President Rich Melton, and our new arrival, Councilwoman Tori Roberts, who I've had the privilege of serving with back in 2013-14. I'm glad to see her back on the council. Continuity is a hallmark of councils that are successful, of cities that are successful. You don't see a lot of turnover in city councils when cities are doing well. The fact that the two incumbents that were running for re-election got re-elected, and the one that was not an incumbent had previously served on the council says volumes about where Gardner is today. I am really excited about working with this governing body. For the next 4 years, we're really going to have some amazing things happening in Gardner. We're going to take it to the next level, to heights where Gardner has never reached before. And I am glad to have the 3 council members who were elected in the last election standing beside me in this effort as a unified team. I do, however, want to, before I go any further, acknowledge our previous council president, Lee Moore, whose assistance and whose leadership has allowed us to be able to get to the point that we're at. He has shown tremendous innovation, has been very good on the fiscally conservative side of things, and just want to thank him and acknowledge his efforts. Will all of you please join me with a round of applause for Council President Moore. Come on up, Lee. I'd like Lee to say a couple of words, parting thoughts, and then I've got a special gift for him from the governing body.
Well, thank you for the kind words. I guess I didn't have any prepared remarks, and there's no teleprompter that I can see here. So,
You don't need to.
but I just wanted to say it was an honor to serve. I really appreciated the opportunity. It was a tremendously challenging first 2 years of my term, and I'm proud to say that I did even though I had to resign a little bit early. I feel like I served a full 4-year term, and that unfortunately they extended our terms right after we were elected. I was really on the fence about the whole thing until an opportunity came along. Thanks to it's Rich Melton's fault. Thanks to Council Vice President Rich Melton finding a home for us that we couldn't resist, and we wanted to move out to the country for a long time. So that's where we are. We're just a little bit south of town here, about 6 miles, and down in a different county and everything, so we can shoot fireworks whenever we want.
Rich is going to join you down there.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to the citizens of Gardner for the opportunity. It's been a tremendous experience for me, and I look forward to seeing where Gardner is going for the next however many years. And I'm excited for this council too. I think we had a great team when I was on the council, and I think you've got a great team going forward. I was sitting in the cheap seats when Tori was on the council before, so I remember her contribution from back then, and I think she's going to serve the citizens well going forward. So thank you again. That's all I have to say.
All right, thanks a lot, Lee. Here's a gift for you.
Thank you.
So you can remember your time on the council, and when you're flying off to other destinations, I think you can take the thing off the top there.
Oh, you want me to show everybody?
Yes, yes. So this. Oh, it was upside down. Tanika. Well, the base was upside down, but it says Lee Moore, Gardner City Council, 2015 to 19.
Very nice.
Recognition of your time and service, and we got you.
Oh, this is sweet. Very nice.
Well, let's see, the face of it is an altimeter.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So
That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
there you go.
Yeah, there's significance there. I'm a pilot, so and I did do a lot of advocating for the airport.
Yes, exactly. And they appreciate you for it.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks again, Dave. Trick box. There you go. Thanks again. All right, next up on the agenda is introductory remarks from our council president and newly sworn in member of the governing body, or being sworn in tonight, Todd Winters. And he has his family with him, and I would like to have him come up and make a few words, or say a few words.
Well, thank you, Steve, and I will say just a few words. I was just thinking back, though, this is actually, I think, the 4th time I will have gone through this process, so I think I'm getting pretty good at it at this point. So, but I just want to thank, first of all, thank the citizens in Gardner for having confidence and faith in me. As Steve said, as Lee said, there's so much coming up in Gardner, and it's going to be so exciting. So stay tuned. I think you'll be happy with what's coming up. So I'd also like to thank, of course, my family for supporting me and allowing me to come out on these Monday nights and some other nights as well. We've got Braden over there, my son, Braden, my wife, Deidre, and then my daughter, Addison, who looks really excited back there about what's going on. So. But thank you again, and I look forward to working with the rest of the council. I think we do have a great council, and I think we're going to move Gardner forward. Thanks.
Do I get a gift also? You're arriving, not departing. Good. Hey, it was upside down. I just pulled it out, and It didn't break, did it? That's very well made. Anyway, next on the docket is Rich Melton, Council Vice President, and it is still all his fault. And please make some remarks.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
So I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I'd especially like to thank my family, though. They put up with a lot, as you might imagine. You've seen me in the meetings, but I'm like that all the time at home and worse. I'd especially like to thank Danica, because you guys think I post a bunch of crazy stuff on social media. Danika's usually ahead of me and going, please don't do anything. And I'm like, what's going on? Oh, is there something I need to comment on? Thank you, Danica. So anyway, Danica does keep me out of trouble a lot, mostly because she doesn't want to deal with the paper and, and all the news media. So, but I think that Gardner, I've said it before and I'll say it again, is a city that I've never seen a city have so much opportunity and squandered over so many years. And that is gone. We are now taking that. We're going to run with the idea that we are going to take on every opportunity. We're going to make the most of everything we do, and this governing body is going to make it happen, along with Mayor Steve, I guess, too.
I was in the governing body.
Well, you are, but you're special. So anyway, but thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. See you, Steve.
And last but not least, former and new council member, who I've known for several years and have a great amount of respect for. She's leaving the Planning Commission to come back to the council and sit next to me on the dais. Tori Roberts. I know his last name. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you. Well, I didn't think this time would ever come. It seems like I've tried many times, but I'm so happy I'm here. I'm so happy I get to represent Gardner. I love Gardner. I'm humbled that I can be the citizen's voice, and I'm just ready to take on the challenge, and I'm excited for Gardner. Thank you.
I promise you I will never mess up your name again. Very nice to meet you. Absolutely. Very nice to meet you. I do that to poor Mark over there all the time on motions and seconds. My right ear is a little messed up. All right. Now's the time that we're all here for, and that's the swearing-in ceremony. Sharon Rose, our city clerk, will be asking each of you to come up, and she will administer the oath of office for you.
Todd, why don't we start with you? Please raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Todd Winters,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Kansas,
and the Constitution of the State of Kansas,
and faithfully discharge the duties
and faithfully discharge the duties
as council member for the city of Gardner, Kansas.
as council member for the city of Gardner, Kansas.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Rich? Congratulations. Please raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Rich Melton,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Kansas,
and the Constitution of the State of Kansas,
and faithfully discharge the duties
and faithfully discharge the duties
as council member for the city of Gardner, Kansas.
as council member for the city of Gardner, Kansas.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Sorry. Congratulations. Please raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Tori Roberts,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Kansas
and the Constitution of the State of Kansas,
and faithfully discharge the duties
and faithfully discharge the duties
as council member for the city of Gardner, Kansas.
as council member for the city of Gardner, Kansas.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Oh, the installation ceremony is complete. Now the real work begins. The next 4 years are going to be the most momentous in the history of our city. I have no doubt about it whatsoever. It's time to roll up our sleeves, pull out the paper, the pencil, whatever you need to do, get on your reading glasses, work on those agendas, get to work. With work comes benefit. With work comes results. And we are already seeing them. We will see them a lot more in the next 4 years. And I'm so happy to be a part of this on your journey. So with that, this installation ceremony is done. Oh, I want to recognize that former interim city administrator is here in the room, Laura Gorley. It's so nice to see her back in the chambers again. Yes, it is, isn't it? And we have refreshments out in the atrium. And with that, we will end the ceremony. Thank you very much.